By the end of this video, you'll be able to watch American Netflix from anywhere in the world. And also in this video, I'm going to be connecting to the American Netflix in real time and even do a live test just to show you guys that this method is actually working. Let's get started. So as you can see guys, I'm over here on my Netflix account, and for myself personally, I'm actually located outside of America in Australia. So this does mean that I miss out on thousands and thousands of TV shows that can only be found on the American version of Netflix. And to show you a really quick example of what I mean, I'm going to go search for a couple of titles, and the first one is Criminal Minds. So as you can see, this is nowhere to be seen. And again, I'll go and search for Naruto. And again, guys, nowhere to be seen. And just one more, I'm going to search for Casino Royale, which is one of my favorite movies. And again, guys, nowhere to be seen. But do you know what the funny thing is? All of these TV shows and movies can actually be found on the American version of Netflix, plus thousands of others. And one of the best ways on how you can actually get around these restrictions and watch all of this content is by using a VPN. And essentially what a VPN allows you to do is change your kind of digital address and replace it with a new one, so you can bypass all of these restrictions and easily connect to the American version of Netflix on your laptop, smart TV, Fire Stick, iPhone and Android device. It really is quick and simple. So the VPN I'm using for this video is one called ExpressVPN. And from testing various different VPNs for the American version of Netflix, I have found ExpressVPN is the best. So once you have ExpressVPN installed onto your device, essentially all you have to do is click on these three dots, search for the United States, click on that location, and then press connect. And that's literally all there is to it, guys. It only takes around 3 clicks to change your location, so you can start watching the American version of Netflix. And this will be highlighted in green in just a moment, and that will just notify me that my entire computer is connected to an American location. So I can then go and open up any browser whatsoever, Safari, Chrome, Mozilla, it doesn't really matter, and I will be able to access the American version of Netflix. So there we have it, guys, that's connected in green. So what I'm going to do now is actually go and refresh onto the American version of Netflix and try to reload those same titles and see if we can access those. So what I have to do now is go back to my Netflix homepage, refresh the browser, and that's all there is to it. And additionally, guys, if you do want to follow along with this video, I actually do have an exclusive 49% discount link for ExpressVPN, which is only available for my viewers, and you can see that down below in the video description. So now that we've refreshed the browser, we'll now be on the American version of Netflix. And just to show you guys this, I'll again go and search for Criminal Minds. Do a quick search for that one. Now, it might come up as unavailable initially, but if you let it load a little bit, as you can see, we actually do have access to the TV show. So unlike any other videos out there, I'm actually going to play a really small snippet of this in real time, as I firstly want to show you guys the speeds and also the quality when using ExpressVPN for watching the American Netflix. So I'm just going to go and press play on this one. And from my typical experience, it does take around 5 to sometimes 20 seconds on the long end to connect to an American location. And this can depend on how many people are on the server and the time of day. But as you can see there, guys, that's now loading with no issues whatsoever. And to show you another example, I'm again going to search for Naruto. So as you can see, guys, we now have access to Naruto anime. And if I scroll down, I also do have access to some additional anime series and content that wasn't available in my first search. And to again show you guys a real world example of what it's like to use ExpressVPN, I'll just play a little bit of this anime series in real time, as I really want to kind of illustrate what it's actually like to use a VPN from outside of America, the typical speeds you're likely to get, and also the quality of the stream as well. And as you can see there, guys, that took about 10 seconds to load, which is pretty typical from my location here. So again, I'm going to search for Casino Royale, which was a movie that I wasn't able to access just moments ago. So as you can see, guys, we now have access to Casino Royale and some additional titles such as Scarface, Quantum of Solace, and many others. So again, I'll go play a really small snippet of this in real time. And as you can see for this one, that pretty much loaded instantly. And as you can see, the stream's working with no issues whatsoever. So as you can see there, guys, that's a really quick and simple way on how to watch the American version of Netflix from anywhere in the world. And again, if you do want to unblock this capability, then don't forget to check out my exclusive discount link for ExpressVPN down below in the video description. And just as a side note, for myself personally, I've actually been able to cancel a few different streaming services as the content that you're trying to watch is most likely already on Netflix, but it's just in different locations. So along with watching the American version of Netflix, you can connect to UK, Australia, Japan, Canada, India, Spain, and even Germany, and really unlock thousands of TV shows and movies that might not even be available on the American version of Netflix. So if you really want to turn your Netflix game into a powerhouse, then utilizing a VPN is a really, really great way of doing that. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.